Yo, what it do, y'all? We here. Mind Games Uncut pop up live. When you playing that music, let me see what we at on. Oh, y'all. Give me a minute, y'all. Been a minute, y'all. I'm trying to get into my. People just hit me up. Okay, okay. All right. So, I've got people up in here. Let's see. Okay, where we at? Okay, let me find what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. And there we go. What's going on, y'all? We here. Mind Games Uncut. I'll set this up. I'm gonna put the camera on the camera. What's going on, y'all? Kathy B, what's up, sister? What's up, Queen? We here, man. I took off a couple of days, man. I was gonna come on last night. Yesterday, I just had to relax. And shout out to the UELA. We'll be on tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, y'all. Good morning, live from Africa Town, LA. Y'all know the number one radio show in America. You're gonna get the realest ish from politics to entertainment to all the other good stuff. Teaching our people to be self-sufficient and live by a code of conduct, y'all. The more going to next year, we're gonna kind of lay more things out. You know, can't put everything out on social media. Can't put everything out on, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful what we put out, y'all. Can't let the man know exactly what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna turn it out. The camera. There we go, right there. Okay. So share this live, y'all. This is gonna be a good one. I need everybody to tune in on this one. You know what I'm saying? Because this is gonna be interesting. Make sure I don't want to have too much of the music playing or having a copyright strike. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So yeah, we're gonna have a good one tonight, y'all. The radio show gonna be dope as hell tonight. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Y'all gotta subscribe. You're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, get your notifications. And it's gonna be a good show, man. We got the team up in there. Hopefully everybody come in tonight, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, how y'all doing, man? This is what the holiday weekdays, whatever. Broken tradition. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? I seen y'all out there. Where y'all was in Oregon? Where y'all was at? Y'all, you and your beautiful wife, Lex. Where y'all was at, man? I seen that. Love that picture, man. That was dope, bro. Promoting positive image. Hey, man, send me that photo, brother, so I can post that on my promoting positive images of our people. Send me that if you don't mind. I mean, ask your wife now. Ask your wife. I'm gonna get you in trouble, brother. I want to promote that as one of the promote our positive images in our community. I mean, you know, promote positive image of our people, y'all. Send me some pictures, y'all. If y'all got pictures, send it to me. That was our trip last month. Okay, cool. That's dope, bro. I most definitely would promote that. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to have more positive images like that. You know, listen, y'all, black men and black women get married. Y'all know that, right? Black men and black women are in relationships. Y'all know that, right? So we're gonna actually just get right into what we're talking about. So I pulled this up. Y'all might have seen this. I'm gonna play the actual audio fair use, YouTube fair use. This is gonna be a good one. So you know, we've been talking about this whole feminism thing, this gender war between black men and black women, which is to me is false information. I think it's all bullshit. I don't believe in it. I don't subscribe to it. I'm sorry. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. This been going on for a minute. Listen, I'll be 50 in a couple of months, right? I was born in 1975. This whole gender war thing between black men and black women been going on since 1970. So we're gonna play this audio, and we're gonna break it down. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Listen to how the sisters are talking then, and think about how sisters are talking now. Let's go.
How we are supposed to react.
Let me know y'all can hear it. One for years, two for now.
As a reporter for the Chicago Daily Defender, and as a black woman married to a black man, I become deeply aware of the effects of this new black revolution on the relationship between black man and black woman. I see it among my own friends, and I also see it in my home. But the most revealing and the most vocal statements about what the new black man expects from the new black woman came when I met with a group of young unmarried friends one Saturday afternoon.
I think that what's happening in America as far as black men, black women is concerned is that there's a revolution within a revolution. We're fighting our own woman. Our woman will not allow us to emerge as black men. No. But our black women, who has been put in this role of aiding white America, white structure, and castrating the black male, has continued doing this. She cannot live with us. It's not that we can't live with her.
Are you blaming us? Are you saying that it's our fault that this happened?
No, I'm not blaming black America women. I just said that I'm blaming the system. They are victims of the system like the black male.
Do y'all agree with what the brother just said? This is 1970. So my dad was like, this guy about my dad age. He like my dad age at the time. So do y'all agree with that brother just said? One for yes, two for no. Let's continue.
Well, why do you say that we are castrating you? You say that you want to be the leaders. Okay, well, what about the black professional woman? Are you saying that there should be no black professional woman? Are you trying to deny black women the right to be creative, the right to function?
We're not asking for you to take a back seat. We're saying that you have got to be astute enough and can view the situation well enough where you just automatically know what your role is and step back. And whenever you want to have that aggressive thing, this is the thing that the young black man today is not going to tolerate. My old man tolerated it because his old man tolerated it. It came up for years and years and years. But today, the young black man is not going to take it. He's going to be out there as a leader. White America has used black women to keep the black male in his place. And you're still aiding it by saying, well, we are qualified, we want to work, we can help.
Okay, how are you going to reprogram men so that they don't let us take over what's supposed to be their responsibility? And men that I have had dealings with, they are perfectly willing to sit back and let us do anything we want to.
I don't think you have to reprogram men. I think you have to reprogram women.
No, you have to reprogram the man so that he will forcefully take what belongs to him, because you know women, as long as we can get, we're gonna get, and it's part of our being. We're going to do anything to you that you let us, whether we want to or not.
You don't want to live on the level of income that I can afford you and love me on the basis of that. You want to always be inspired to have all those things that's a part of the great middle class white American society. And because I can't deliver these things to you, you say that you are not a man.
I don't measure a man by how much money he can bring home. I measure a man by how he treats me. Whether when I'm tired and I'm sick and I'm scared, he's there.
For these women, the men are...
But my thing is, the brothers was doing that. What are you talking about? I'm saying Kelly B said, my kids are definitely taking a break from black men. I really hope they come back around. Really? You say your kids are taking a break from black men, Kathy B? So your kids ain't rocking with the brothers? That's crazy. So what they date? They date YT men? Or what? What? Let me know, Kathy. Who they dating? Yeah, my youngest son, he went through his phase with a YT woman. Yeah, he learned pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's crazy. Listen, man, this is deep, y'all. This is something we all need to talk about. We need to have a break. We actually need to have a Q&A on this. This is pretty good. So let's continue.
There. But with the feeling of racial pride has come new conflicts and new problems. Across America, they meet to discuss what Black awareness means to their families and to them as Black women of today.
You know, there have been a lot of myths created about the Black family. We all recognize that. And one of the most pernicious myths is the myth of the Black matriarch. you know, and this whole concept. And I think this is one of the reasons that the Black community reacted so negatively to the Moynihan report, because we know that that's not true.
Yeah. Check out the Moynihan report, y'all. Moynihan report, check that out. It's deep, man. Everybody need to read the Moynihan report. Let's continue.
It was not like the Black woman has not been a matriarch in the sense that it has been defined thus far. And thank God research, and I hope Black research is being done now to reverse that kind of thing. In fact, the Black woman has been a woman at the head of a household, not by choice, but by necessity. And more often, that's right, and more often than not, she is not a strong, matriarchal, aggressive, domineering figure. She is a woman in search of a man. But this...
Thank you. Black women need to stop saying I'm a strong Black woman, because that make a Black woman look hard, like she have no feelings, like she don't have no emotions. And I think a lot of our sisters have bought into that. Not all of them, but a lot. That's what she's saying. Let's continue.
Story has not been told. The prejudiced society created what we have now. So that's what we were. Okay, we have a revolution going on. We're part of the revolution.
We're in the evolution. I think the revolution is just to come.
Yeah, it's the constant thing that we keep using the word revolution around lightly.
Actress Val Ward performs the works of our Black poets and dramatists. For her, Black awareness is not revolutionary, but the very foundation of her marriage. Val's husband, Francis Ward, talks of the struggles of the...
Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. This is very important. This is going to help us going forward.
Black family in the past and the obstacles that lie ahead.
It's extremely important for Black history and culture to be transmitted from generation to generation. And the best way, the most effective way that this has always been done is through the family acting as the primary unit of social organization. And I think one reason why it has not been done with Black people is because of the destruction done to our family life. So this certainly has to be one function of the Black marriage, to begin to re-emphasize and to pick up the thread of Afro-American history and culture that has been left off generations ago when
hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button.
Sold into slavery.
Share this live.
When the family unit was purposely destroyed. Part of the obligation of being Black is to make absolutely certain that whoever has any kind of control or jurisdiction over your kid, is not bringing him into conflict with the kinds of things we teach. We try to instill in them here in the home.
Most middle class homes, quote middle class homes, like I don't even get caught up in that bed. You go into will have some copy of any white artist, I don't even have to name anybody, instead of the works of Black artists. I think it starts, especially that identity part, the books, the kinds of books. All of these things start in the home rather than complaining about them being in the schools at this point.
You see, I'm glad they had a Black couple, because all these other sisters talking about they don't need a man and all that crazy stuff. That's what I'm saying. We need to have a dialogue. Like, we actually need to sit down with single Black women and Black women who are married or who are in relationships with Black men. I think that's how we're going to end all this BS, y'all. We got to, because it's getting ridiculous, man. It's long overdue. We should have nipped this in the bud decades ago. Let's continue.
Once we're absolutely certain of how that teacher is handling them, then
hit that like button,
we
y'all.
may have to assume that whole responsibility. We may have to pull them out of school ourselves, and do all the educating ourselves.
Say, for instance, when they say to my child to draw, last year Rhonda painted Abraham Lincoln Brown as she was put in the corner, We had to go up to the school and deal with that. They must be respectable to their peers in school. And what we do, we handle that. We don't say, you jump up, you curse that teacher out, or you say it doesn't exist. But they see us at that school knocking on the door. You have to be in there. Either we're going to control, their minds here, or at least give them the choice.
A lot of this is new to us, and a lot of these things we're grappling with, and we don't want to give anybody the impression that we have the answer to everything.
No, let me cut you off again. People go around talking about hate. We really don't have time to hate because, if goose up the bag, we're loving ourselves. This might bring around a lot of other different things.
But to be black means to love. It's got nothing to do with having to hate anybody.
It does determine, though, Francis, it has nothing to do with hate again. It's love. That we might have to do certain things to protect that love.
It may bring us into conflict with somebody.
Necessary to protect that love.
Finally, I asked Francis about the standards of today's black man as compared with those of 20 years ago.
Standards which white society had projected. I think these standards were that he had to become successful according to the white mode. He had to get a good job. He had to buy a good car. He had to move to the suburbs. He had to rear a good family that went to church every Sunday, that did everything that the typical good American family was supposed to do. And I don't think the black man necessarily is addicted to that notion. I think he sees the falsity of it. I think he sees the total hypocrisy of it. I think he wants to rear a tightly knit family, but not for the purposes that white society says. He doesn't want to rear a family for any sham purposes, just to fulfill some false ethic. But he wants to rear a good family in order to have his children strong, reared in his own image perhaps, and to transmit, most importantly, to transmit the values which he is learning to his children, and to try to ensure as best he can that his children will transmit those same values to their children, and have the same transmission repeated from generation to generation.
And that's how you end it. I love it, man. What y'all think about that audio? I played it's a video on YouTube called 1970 Black Women and Men Debate Their Relationships on TV, pre-Oprah Winfrey. Make sure y'all look it up on YouTube. You can put it in the chat, Kathy B. 1970 Black Women and Men Debate Their Relationships on TV. It's on YouTube. It's like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, man. It's crazy. So what y'all think about that? Let me read some of the comments. Somebody this and some of the comments I already know, but I feel the same way. Yeah. For sure. This one person said, it's funny how this was 1970, yet these are the same women who created these boss chicks, masculine women, and these feminine men. And now the year is 2023. And it's really the same conversation happening today. Rather to be in the home or on podcast, social media, we've got nowhere. And he got 150, 134 likes, and I hit the like button with him. I agree. Somebody else said we are having the same conversation in 2003. Wow, okay. And then somebody said, fascinating. Black Americans have been publicly debating their relationship dynamic since the early days of mass media. Great find. Yeah. Somebody said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Somebody said, we've been having the 50-50 debate for 100 years. They put a laugh emoji. I love how they sound so intelligent with very good vocabulary. Okay, let me skip over that. Somebody said, I love a great discussion better than a stage discussion. Yeah, this is real talk, y'all. Okay, you got it. Okay, cool. Appreciate that, Kathy B. And somebody said, and now we are 50 years later. I wonder what the discussion would sound like now. Thanks for sharing. Oh my God, he's saying this in 1970. Let me see, because they got some more. It's longer clips too. It's more than that. They got like it's like a hour documentary, I believe, because I did it before. What's left out of the conversation is the effect of political policies that have affected the Black family: redlining, blockbusting, debt, personas of drugs being brought in, schools and communities being destroyed and underfunded, economic infrastructure being dismantled, mass incarceration, economic deprivation, mental health being unaddressed, inadequate housing, striving for white acceptance, and much more. I think in the modern era, you can look back using this internet and see what happened, but only a few of us will address it in this context. I agree with him 100%. I agree with him, y'all. Even this man's wife is interrupting him. You can't make this issue up, right? Yes, Mr. Hoffman, this vital film makes so much sense now today in today's world. This wasn't talked about growing up as a young child. Now I'm in my 40s, and I can see how the husband role is expressed without negative conflict in relationship. I had the slightest clue on the subject, just empty advice. My grandparents stayed married, and it was always to the end. They kept the family unit together and no excuses. I grew up with a strong values and we had to play outside when grown ups talk. Now I know the subjects. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that too. You can't when grown folks talking, you out there room. Go outside, play, all that. I remember when you get your school clothes. You remember you start at some of y'all might remember if you're old enough. Take them school clothes off before you go outside and play. Yep, man. We used to eat when you have a family dinner. You ate at the table with the family. No TV. You sit down at the table and you talk about family business. I remember that. That's that's how it was back when I was growing up. My mother and father was married for 53 years. Well, they've been together for 53 years since high school. But I think they was married like 40 something years. Yeah. All I saw was a black man and black woman in the house, man. My mom and dad, wonderful parents. Did they have their issues? Yeah, like anybody else. Yeah, man. And now you still got sisters complaining. So sisters been complaining for a long time, y'all. We got to get this. We got to get this thing right. I don't hear no other woman. Oh wow, okay, dang, that's what's up, Kathy. I don't know no other women. Please show me a video of a YT woman or an Arab woman or a Hispanic woman or an Asian woman bashing a man. I've been trying to look it up. I mean, I know they got disagreement. Of course they do. I mean, come on, I ain't stupid. But sisters get on social media, got them TV, and not all sisters, not all sisters, not all. I'm not putting all sisters in the same category, but it's enough. I'm gonna continue this conversation on TikTok later on before we go on live tonight. Probably about 5 p.m. I get on TikTok and talk about this. But yeah, man, make sure y'all like and share and subscribe to the channel. Share this live, man. This is very important. I gave y'all little nuggets to run with. You know what I'm saying? So you know that this whole gender war thing been going on amongst black men and black women since the 1970. Let me see. Hold on. Since let me see, since 1970, yeah, man. That being said, y'all, drizzle, sprinkle. Exactly, Kathy B. Where she at? Where the hell is she at with that shit, boy? God, I can't stand that crap. But anyway, we live in an artificial society, y'all. That being said, like, share, let's get them lights up. Let's get these pop-up lives. Listen, go back and look at some of my pop-up lives, man. Share with your friends, your family. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm giving y'all that good information. You know, that's what we here for. The new black media. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. See y'all a little later. Make sure y'all tune in 7 p.m. Eastern time for the radio show. Good morning live from Africa Town, LA prime time. We'll see y'all later. Peace.